Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Dana, and today's video is going to be about signatures in a junk journal. And I have had a couple of different questions that have been messaged to me and commented on my most recent videos about basically what is a signature and how I put my signatures together, how many pages go in a signature. There are just several questions, so I thought I'd do one video to answer those questions, and then we will I'm doing a journal for a swap that I'm in for Christmas in July, and we'll go ahead and put that signature together. So first, to answer the question, what is a signature? A signature is a group of papers that you put together for a book, album, or journal. Okay, so here you can see I have several different papers that I've stacked together, okay, and folded in half, and that makes one signature. Okay, so in the simplest terms, that's what it is. Papers that are stacked together to put in a journal, book, album, what have you. Okay, so the little golden books that we worked on in my last video, these are going to have 2 signatures in these books. And after I cut this apart and work on the spine, these are going to fit in my album like this. Okay, so this will be a 2 signature book. Okay, this book that I did, this journal that I did for myself, you can see from the binding of where I sewed my signatures to the spine, this one has 3 signatures. Okay, so if I open this up, okay, and this is my journal, so let me hide my writings here. You can see the 3 signatures here in the spine. Okay, so that was a set of papers stacked together like this and then folded in half and stitched into the binding. So 1, 2, 3 signatures. Okay, then I make several books, and this one was really easy. If you guys want to see a tutorial on that, just comment below. I just literally made this out of a stovetop stuffing box. This has no ephemera in it at all. I only put papers in here that I wanted to actually write on. So I don't have tags, pockets, or anything. This is purely just journaling. Okay, so if you'd like to see a tutorial on that, I'd be more than happy to do a video. Just comment below. So this is the example of a 3 signature journal. Here's an example of just 1 signature, and a lot of the journals I do are just 1 signature. You can see there's only 1 signature sewn in on the spine here. Okay, and these can get fairly full just because they're 1 signature, so I stack a lot of stuff in there. Let me show the middle of the signature. So there's the middle. So all of these papers were just stacked on top of each other, all these various kinds of paper stacked on top of each other and folded in half to make 1 signature. And so that's an example of just a 1 signature journal. Okay. So now what we'll do is I have to, I'm going to put these aside. I need to do a journal for a swap that I'm in this month, and I'm so excited because it is Christmas in July, my favorite time of the year is Christmas. I love making Christmas things, and it is my favorite thing to do. So I was so excited to be able to pull out Christmas papers and things that looked like Christmas. I love it so much. So I'm very, very excited to put this journal together. So what I've done is I've pulled several things that I would like, and this is going to be one signature. I've pulled several different pages, things, papers that I would like to put in this journal. So I have a doily. This is a paper sack. This is an Edith Holden page from December for the, what is that book called? Let me just pull it and show you. The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. So I wanted to put that in. This is just a dictionary page. I've got some coffee dyed paper. I have a couple of pages of music paper. And then I have about 7 pages of Christmas scrapbooking cardstock that I wanted to use. So I pulled a variety of things. Let me just show you what paper pad I used. I got this on clearance. It's a Martha Stewart paper pad. This was on clearance on Amazon. I got a 12 by 12 paper stack for $4.01. Can you believe that? So I bought 2 of them because this is just gorgeous paper. This paper is so pretty, and it looks like I have my flash on and I didn't realize it, so it's glaring a little bit on those glossy. You can see there's gold foil. This is just so pretty. So that's the paper pad that I used. And what I have done is I have trimmed my 12 by 12 papers to 8.5 by 11. This is the size that I'm going to use for my cover. So all of these I trimmed down to the same size, 8.5 by 11. My coffee dyed paper was already just regular copy paper, so it already was 8.5 by 11. So I simply just folded that in half. So all I did was take it and fold it in half. Okay. These things here already, the size of them were going to fit in the journal, so I simply folded them in half. My music paper was a little bit over, so I just trimmed them to size 8.5 by 11. Isn't that cute? Jingle bells. And then I folded them in half. Because I like it, I inked all my edges to all of my papers because that's what I wanted this journal to look like for the person that my swap partner. And that's just preference. If you don't want to take the time to do that, don't. It's just whatever you want. But I wanted that look, so that's what I did. So now what I'm going to do is let's put this signature together. So what I'm going to do is put everything aside that is not my cardstock, okay? And I'm just going to work with my cardstock first. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to start with what I want to be showing on the outside. So if I open my journal, let me grab a journal. So if I open my journal, you see the front page of the signature, okay? So if you open this all the way up to the center of the signature, okay, that's gonna be the bottom sheet of cardstock, okay? So I'm gonna start with that. What do I want showing on the very first thing when you open the journal? And for me, let's see. I really like, well, I like all of them, but I want to choose a red or a green. These are more neutral. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This is bright and cheery, okay? And what I'm gonna do is alternate the colors. I have 2 neutrals, and then I have 3 that are kind of green and 3 that are kind of red. So I'm just gonna go green, red, neutral. And then I'm gonna go green, just stacking them one on top of the other. Red, and I'm gonna take this other neutral, and then I'm gonna decide from the 2 of these what I want showing in the middle of my signature. When you open up the middle, what do I want showing right here out of what I have left, okay? So a lot of times I'll choose that first, but this time I just love everything, so it doesn't matter to me. So I think I really love this one. So I'm gonna open this up and I'm gonna fold it the opposite way. And we'll put this one in. Sorry, I think I might have been out of frame. We'll put this one in, and then this one is gonna go face up. And because this is face up and I've inked my edges, I definitely want to ink this crease. So let me do that real quick, because that will show. I didn't ink the creases of any of the other pages because they'll be under the binding and you won't really see them. But because this one's going to be in the middle, you are going to see it. So let's just ink that up really quick. Okay. My sponge of my ink dauber needs to be replaced. It's shedding everywhere. Okay, so my bows are going this way. So this then lays on top. Okay, so when folded in half, this is what we have so far. As we thumb through our signature, we have all of our pretty printed cardstock here. Okay, and then this is our middle. Now, what I'm going to do is take all of these other pages that I wanted to include in the journal, and we're going to figure out where we want to put those. Okay, and what I'm going to do is put them between these pages. Okay, so I think we'll just do a regular coffee dye paper here, and what I'm going to do is just open this up where I want this page to go, grab the rest of the signature, and I'm just going to slip it in just like this. So now we have that page in between. Okay, and then we'll do how about a music page? Let's put Jingle Bells. Well, yeah, let's put Jingle Bells right here. So I just picked up the rest of the signature, and I'm going to slip this over the top and stick it in. So now we have cardstock, coffee paper, cardstock, music paper. So let's turn the next page, and we'll slip, let's do another coffee dyed paper, but let's do this lighter one. So I'm picking up the rest of the signature and just slipping this over the top like that, and turning to the next page. Oh, this is going to be beautiful right here. The red with the red berries. So let's put our Edith Holden page right here. So we'll just slip that over the bundle that's left. And see what we have. So cardstock, coffee paper, cardstock, music paper, cardstock. This is actually rosewater paper. Then we have cardstock, and we have our Edith Holden page. That looks gorgeous right there. So we'll turn this page, and we have music paper here. This is pretty neutral and blends in. I don't want to put music paper up next to music paper. So I think we will slip either our doily or our bag over this part. I think our bag. I think that would look really good there. There we go. That looks nice. Okay, so we'll turn to the next page here. I think we'll slip a piece of coffee dyed paper here. And we're almost to our middle here. And so I think we'll slip the other music paper here. Now I've got one page in between each of those pieces of cardstock, okay? And I've got these two left, and I really want to put this in. This is my, actually it's a thesaurus. I hate that it says Holocaust right there, but I wanted the word holiday here. So let's find where we want to put these. So we'll just thumb through and see. I think this would look good up against a coffee dyed piece. So let's find a piece. I think that's too similar of the same color. So let's look for the other coffee dyed piece right here. And I think this will look good right here. Yeah. Okay. And now we just have our doily that I've kind of inked and, you know, aged up a little bit. And let's see where we want. I want that probably to go against a piece of scrapbooking paper. So let's see what we have. That's too similar. I'm gonna lay this right here. It's a little too much white, I think. Let me move where I'm in frame a little more. Sorry about that. I don't want to mess with this page at all. And that's it. Let's see. No. I think maybe I'll put it here. That's really pretty. I think that looks nice. Okay, and it's as simple as that. Our signature is together for our Christmas in July album. So the next question that I got, several people asked me, how many pages do I put in a signature? Unfortunately, the answer to that is it depends. It really depends. This journal that I did that is strictly just writing paper, okay, I have several. This whole thing has 164 sides of paper, okay, so that's counting 1, 2, it's counting both sides here. So there's 164 sides of paper here. So in a signature, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so at least this middle signature here has 12 pieces of paper that I've folded in half. So right here is 48 sides of paper. So, but this was gonna have no ephemera in it, okay? So I can put pretty much as many pages as I want. It really depends on the size spine you're using, okay? When I'm doing a one signature journal, pull this in, so I want you to see the difference in size here, okay? This was, how many did we say? 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, not counting the doily. Okay, that's 16. But there's no ephemera in there, meaning no pockets, no tuck spots, no tags, no anything yet. This is a one signature journal, and I will do the cover very similar to this. I will use a 9x12 envelope to make the cover. Okay, so let's count the pages that were in here. 1, 2, probably close to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, okay, 15. Okay, so it's got about the same as this one. But look what happens when you add things, okay? Gets much thicker, okay? So, but that's about right for me. About 15 pages for one signature journal that I'm going to add all kinds of pockets and tags and little charms and things like that too, okay? So about 15 pages, that's just me. Other people are different. And that's what I have here. What did I say, 15 or 16 here? And then I'm gonna add pockets, tags, ephemera, charms, all of that kind of thing here. Okay, so, and then like I said, this had none of that. So I was able to fit much more paper in here because they were all just going to lie flat, okay? So it really is up to you what size spine you want to do. You need to leave room if you're going to put all kinds of ephemera in there, okay? So, but for a one signature journal, that's where I start. About 15 pages of paper, including half sheets. And that's just for me. So I hope this answered some of your questions. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see any progress made on this. I'm basically going to be running through this and probably finishing it this weekend because I've got to get my swap out. So if you'd like to see some of the process of me doing the cover and what I put on the inside of this journal, let me know in the comments below and I'll film some of that. So thanks for watching. I hope that that answered a few of your questions about what a signature is. And if you have any other questions, please just post them in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to help out, answer any questions that you might have. You guys have a great day and God bless.